We have two massive games today on our schedule. If we win or draw against Brighton, we are crowned league champions, and if we then beat Juventus, we also take home the Champions League. Hey guys, my name is Jochen and welcome to part 18 of the Monday Blues. If you like this series so far, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more Football Manager content. That being said, the schedule, not that much I can tell you really. We did absolutely nothing since you were last here, and the two games for today are quite obvious. We have to win or draw against Brighton at home in the league to become league champions, and then of course the Champions League final against the mighty Juventus. Let's get into the first game. For the Brighton game, I can put out my strongest squad except for Pulisic, who is still injured, 5 to 10 days, so I'm not sure if he will be back or if he will be fully fit for the Champions League final, but we will see it then. So without Pulisic, our squad for today: Kepa in goal, Grimaldo, Diaz, Tomori and James as our back four, Tonali, Kante and Kovacic as our midfield trio, Sancho and Everton on the wing, and lone striker, our Swedish friend Isaac. Let's do this. Now Brighton are in 10th position in the league, so I'm not expecting that much resistance, but that is of course a very dangerous assumption. Let's just see where it will lead us. Make sure they go out there and win the title for the supporters. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. An immediate highlight after 30 seconds in the game. Kovacic gets the ball. Good cross, and Sancho I think hits the crossbar. Good action after 1 minute of play. Now even if we don't win or draw the game, so we lose it, and Liverpool wins their game, then we finish second. In every other scenario, we are league champions. Once again, a header from Kante, I think, wide of the goal. 20 minutes into the game, not that much happening, to be honest. Let's drop a little get creative. Remember, even a draw is good enough for us, but now the header from Tomori, and once again it hits the crossbar. As I was saying, even a draw is good enough, but of course we want to end the season in style and simply hammer Brighton, who are in 10th position. So corner now with Tonali. Swings it in, and no Chelsea head to be found. Kante picks up the ball at the edge of the box but gets blocked. And now Brighton possibly with a counter-attack. Yep, there we go. Rogic with the ball, and that is a stupid mistake. Ooh, that was at least enough for a yellow card. Luckily for us, the referee isn't thinking the same. Once again, and what a goal. Ruben Diaz with his 4th goal of the season. After some ping-ponging in the box. Let's have another look at that goal. Free kick with Reece James, swings it in, and I think Everton hits the keeper, and then Ruben Diaz, I think he still hits a Brighton player, but it counts as a Ruben Diaz goal. Chelsea 1, Brighton 0, almost at halftime. Kepa now with the goal kick to Tomori, who passes it to Reece James, to Kovacic, back to Everton. Passes it to midfield. Kovacic switches wings. Beautiful pass. A lot of room for Jadon Sancho. Can he get a cross in? Yep, he can. But it falls to Everton. Reece James with the overlap. Can he? Ooh, gets clattered. And I think, yes, sorry, Bob. We have won a penalty. Now, Jorginho was not on the pitch, so I'm not really sure who's taking it. Oh, Jadon Sancho himself, and shoves it home in the low corner. Jadon Sancho, 10th goal of the season. Chelsea 2, Brighton 0. And I think unless they're gonna score 3 times and we're not gonna score anymore, we are league champions. Let's first head into our dressing room. Anything? I totally agree. Just keep playing the game you've played the first half, and then everything will be alright. Let's keep an eye out for our fitness levels because, of course, we don't want any last-minute injuries with the Champions League final in the near future. Now a goal kick, I think, or a free kick from Brighton, who haven't had a single attack. That's quite the tackle from Kanté. And I think this is the first attack, and of course, it is the first goal. Neil Mopai, 5th goal of the season, assist by Tom Rogic. I think our defense pretty much got torn apart by that action. Here we see it. I mean, 5 Chelsea players, 3 Brighton players. And still they end up with a goal. So Chelsea 2, Brighton 1. Let's have a look maybe at our first substitution. I am going to put Jorginho on. I also am going to still praise them. Free kick now with, I have no idea who it was, but once again, a similar goal. Ruben Diaz with his 2nd of the evening, his 5th of the season. I think it was once again a rebound goal. Let's have another look. Reece James with the free kick, swings it in. Ruben, he heads it at the keeper, gets it back from the keeper, and then makes the rebound. Chelsea 3, Brighton 1. And I was gonna say immediately they strike back, but luckily they don't. Let's have also another look in a minute at the Liverpool game. Reece James once again with the free kick. Jorginho slowly takes his time. Good ball to Everton, who has a lot of room. Can he cross it? He can, but once again gets headed away. Jorginho back to Reece James. Back to Jorginho. Jadon Sancho hits it back to Grimaldo. Can he get an action in? Yep, he can, but once again, I mean, maybe I'll have to look at the crossing setup in my tactics because not that many crosses really land at a Chelsea player, especially in the air. Kanté now with the ball in midfield. This is a long highlight. Everton with a good acceleration. Can he cross it? Oh, he goes for own luck and hits the side net. Once again, Grimaldo with the free kick. Once again, Ruben, but I think it is disallowed for offside. Let's have a look at the replay. Grimaldo with the free kick and okay, I accept. I'm not going to complain. I am going to make a substitution. Grimaldo is slowly starting to die, as is Reece James, but do we have our right back? Let's put, for the fun of it, Rudiger, just to get his match fitness up at right back. Nope, I'm gonna do this. There we go. All our substitutions are made. So Liverpool are also 3-0 up against Norwich. They are gonna win their game. So does it really matter? Because we have beaten Brighton, because I think it's end of the game. There we go. There's the screen that we all love. Chelsea FC, League Champions in Season 2. I have to say, I did not expect this after 2 seasons already because Liverpool is just so strong, even if they have sold Salah and maybe some other players. Let's go to the dressing room. We are pleased. We are more than pleased, Jody. We are. There we go. And team talk. And here we go. Chelsea lift Premier Division on final day. Chelsea win Premier Division. All of those mails that you love to get in your inbox. Board delighted because it was planned for there we go, we have to go to this one. It was planned for the season 2023 to win the Premier Division, and we simply did it 2 years prior to that. Leyodemus, one of the top Belgian managers. I won't argue with that. Let's just see. Here we go. Classy Diaz on form for Chelsea. 2 goals, of course. A 9.2 rating. Key headers for. He is, I think, maybe even the only guy in our whole team who is really, really good in the air, which he has shown today. So let's fast forward to the Juventus game. Some in-betweenies before we head on to the Juventus game. Our goalkeeper Kepa claims the Golden Glove. 35 appearances, 19 goals conceded, which is really, really not that much. 20 clean sheets instead. Of course, I win Manager of the Year, although we didn't win any cups, we just won the league, but that seems to be enough. A win ratio of 71%. Good stuff. Our chairman, Roman Abramovich, is pleased with the award. Thank you, Roman. Something that is always very nice to see is that a new signing in his first season ends up in the Players' Team of the Year. Alex Grimaldo on the left wing back, Kepa of course also in the Players' Team of the Year, along with Reece James and Pulisic, so the entire right wing is ours, and our good friend Kanté in midfield. We didn't win Player of the Year if we have a look at who did. Paulo Dybala, new signing of Liverpool. But if you look at the average rating stats, Sandro Tonali, although he played I think half the games in the season, finished second with a 7.52 rating. And if we have a quick look at his stats, last year 13 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, 2 Player of Match awards, a 7.33 rating. This year, keep in mind he is our defensive midfielder in a deep-lying playmaker role. 20 appearances, 0 goals, 0 assists, 3 Man of Match awards, and still he has a 7.52 rating, which simply means that his passing was awesome. He also did his defensive duties by tackling and heading. I mean, he is only still 21, soon to be capped for Italy, I am sure of it. And then he will also keep growing and keep growing until he becomes an absolute monster in this position. He is also, which I just noticed, wanted by Paris Saint-Germain. That is not gonna happen. Now, one more thing I always do when a season is over, I am going to check which teams have been relegated from the Premier League. In this case, there is one particular team that gets my interest, being Leicester, because there are some very good players. I'm not sure how it is possible that they have relegated, but they have. And I'm just going to look into some of those players if they have maybe a relegation fee release clause, because then you can do some actual bargains. And as you can see already, a lot of players are wanted, so something to keep in mind. And now, of course, the game we have all been waiting for, the most important game of the whole series so far. Juventus versus Chelsea in the Champions League final. It's played in St. Petersburg. If we have a look at our squad for today, as you can see, Pulisic is not yet really match fit, but he passed the fitness test and he should be capable of a maximum of 75 minutes of action. He has been so important for us this season. I'm just gonna take the risk, if you want to call it a risk, to play him, and hopefully he can get something done on the right wing. The second change I did, I swapped Tomori for Andreas Christensen. They are equally good, but Christensen has a lot more experience on this level, and I think that might come in handy in a Champions League final, don't you think? That being said, our squad to face Juventus. Kepa in goal, Grimaldo, Christensen, Diaz and James as our back four, Tonali, Kanté and Kovacic in midfield, Sancho and Pulisic on the wing, and lone striker, of course, Isaac. Fingers crossed, let's hopefully go and win the Champions League. If we have a quick look at the Juventus squad, since we haven't played him before, you might have heard of this guy, Cristiano Ronaldo, with his partner in crime, Higuain, in attack, Ramsey as their attacking midfielder, Betancourt, Pjanic and Emre Can as their midfield trio, Alexandro Bonucci, Matthijs de Ligt and Danilo as their back four. I mean, quite a good squad if you ask me, but I am not sure if they are better squad-wise, as far as I can see, than for example Liverpool or Paris Saint-Germain, which we already have beaten. So I think this game can go both ways. So let's go to our dressing room. There's a trophy on the line. Whoa. Go out and show everyone that you're born winners. Hell to the yes. Let's kick off the final in the Champions League. Almost 10 minutes into the game and not that much action. I am going to ask them to get creative. 21 minutes, first highlight, Alex Sandro with the throw-in, good steal by Pulisic, there he is. turns on the afterburners and speeds up the flank. And okay, good action, weak shot. Let's keep it at that. 25 minutes have passed. We are the better team slightly if you look at the match stats. Let's once again ask them to get creative. 40 minutes into the game. Ruben Diaz and Tonali have been booked. I'm not gonna tell him to ease off tackles. Okay. So far, everything is going maybe not according to plan, because I really hoped we would have scored the first half, but I'm not panicking. Let's do this for a team talk. Nobody cared. Let's once again ask them to get creative. Let's keep an eye out for the fitness levels, especially for Pulisic, of course. I don't want to injure him, although we don't have any games left. So, 61 minutes into the game, and there we go. New highlight. Grimaldo with the throw into Kanté. Back to Grimaldo. Back to... Ooh, gets clattered. Back to Kanté. That is not the best cross, but Tonali picks it up in the backfield. James now with a possibility to cross. There he goes. Ooh, Kanté with a beautiful goal. Holy smokes. Holy smoke balls. N'Golo Kanté, 10th goal of the season. Let's have another look, because it was a good assist by Reece James. Like a cross, more a pass, since it's not even in the box. But then with the drop kick shot, no chance for the keeper. Holy smokes. And now, of course, the question is, pause game. What do we do? I am going to switch to the counter-attack and take off Christian Pulisic for Everton. Let's just have another look as soon as the substitution is done. There we go. I think I am going to... I'm gonna leave it for now. I'm gonna leave it like this for now, and we'll just hope for the best. Let's start, dear Lord, with the praise, because they are 1-0 up in the Champions League final. 75 minutes, let's have a look for another substitution. I lost my speaking ability. I am so excited. Let's go to tactics. I am going to take off Kovacic for Jorginho. I'm going to change this to box-to-box support and do that. There we go. Because Jorginho is a little bit better defense-wise. So I am hoping he is going to do some magic. Even if I do this, well, it's pretty much the same. So let's keep it at this and hope for, let's say, 15 minutes of passion. Because I am going to say, calm down. Oh God, there we go. Throw in with Danilo to Cavani. Danilo with the cross, gets headed away by Reece James, but only as far as Betancourt, and there we go, but he's offside. Ooh, disallowed for offside. Sweet Lord, let's have another look. Pjanic, Betancourt with a good ball, Ramsey, and wow. That's a close call, but we're not complaining. Let's praise them again if we have the chance to shout. We don't. Pjanic now with the ball to Bruno Guimaraes, who came on the pitch. Betancourt, ooh, good tackle, but misses it. And luckily, let's have another look at our substitutions. I am going to do this. Put Jorginho in the defensive midfielder role. Kanté and Mount as our just in front of that. So, a few more minutes left. 4 minutes of extra time. Can we do it? Can we actually do it? There we go. That is what I'm talking about. Big cups for big teams. We have won the league and the Champions League in our second season at Chelsea. Against all odds, to be fair. Who is man of match? Of course, N'Golo Kanté with the winning goal. It was quite an even game. You can even say, if you look at the shots, they deserved it more. But who cares? Who freaking cares? We have beaten Juventus, and we are bringing the Champions League trophy to London, baby. There we go. Handover and team talk continue. Let's just see what this... Ooh. I have a Google Stadia. You have gained... Don't mind if I do. Let's just see. We received 19 million for winning that game alone. And I think... Hey, here we go. Di Matteo hails Wondermaker Leyodemus. Thank you, Roberto. Is it Roberto? I think it is, yep. Chelsea board delighted with winning Champions League. I think that's pretty obvious. We've given another 10 million in television revenue. We received another 32 million for blah 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 blah. Money is divided. Okay. Bonus payout, of course. Champions League, here we go. Maxi Foot's Champions Cup review. Winners, us. Runners up, nobody cares, but it's Juventus. Nobody remembers the runner-up. Everyone remembers the winner. Since the season has ended, let's have a look at the end of season awards. Fans Player of the Season, N'Golo Kante. I can relate to that. 40% of the votes. Goal of the season. Let's have a look at that one. Oh, I think I already know which one it is, which is quite fresh in my memory. Let's have another look at the beautiful dropkick that brought us home the Champions League trophy. Ba-bam! Very, very good stuff. Signing of the season, our left wing back Alex Grimaldo, and young player of the season, of course, by a mile, I would say, Sandro Tonali. Let's have another look at what we have here. Match of the season, 5-0 to Everton. Moment to forget, I totally agree. That was a dreadful, dreadful game. Let's just do a summary. Champions Cup, Champions League, winner. Premier Division, winner. FA Cup, lost in third round against Tottenham, as we did in the League Cup in the fourth round. Board delighted with club vision progress. Become the most reputable team in England. Ding, 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 ding. Grow the club's reputation. Ding, ding, ding. So guys, that was it for this episode and for this series, because the goal was to win the Champions League, which we nailed, like you just saw, in the second season at Chelsea. Now, this series is ending. A new series is beginning very soon. If you want to be notified, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and you will be the first to know when it launches. It will be a totally different setting than what we did at Chelsea, but I have a strong feeling it's going to be pretty epic. So, that being said, thank you so much for watching this series. If you like it, please leave me a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, use the social media links in the description, and I will see you in another series very soon.